Oh, what's... Does anyone have a... Sorry, go. It says go around the room. We don't all have to weigh in on this necessarily. Your worst airport experience. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think.
I immediately know what mine is.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
After I got my first tech job and I built my career on that working at the same place for like 6-7 years, they shut down the Vancouver office, laid people off, and they gave a severance bonus, but I was unemployed for a little while looking for a job. I had a lot of experience, but just at the one place. And I had a job interview at Salesforce who was flying me to San Francisco.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I know this one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
So this
You
was
don't currently work at Salesforce, do you?
I do not.
Uh-oh.
This was the first time I had ever been flown anywhere for a job interview. This was I believe, is the biggest company that I've ever applied at before. And I was definitely very nervous about the interview. And because unlike certain people who work on the overlay who shall remain nameless, I like to get to the airport early. I like to get to the airport early so that I know I'm going to make my flight. So I headed down to the Vancouver airport very early in the morning to catch my flight to San Francisco that was arranged by their travel person. I just had to show up kind of thing.
Only two of us worked on the overlay. I literally can't tell if you're dunking on me or Fugi.
I'm dunking on Fugi.
Okay, cool. I was like, I'm a little lax about it, but not, yeah.
My friend Tara is the same way. She like arrives and like doesn't stop moving, just walks onto the plane kind of thing.
Oh, they hate that.
I don't know how they can do that. But I don't arrive at the airport because I am stuck on the SkyTrain between Marine Drive Station and the next station on that big bridge.
Oh, no.
Where the SkyTrain has stopped.
Oh, no.
And it's not at a station, so I can't just get out and hail a cab.
Oh, no.
So I got stuck there for like close to 40 minutes in like total panic anxiety. Managed to get to the airport, like finally lets us off, or finally starts running again, takes us all the way to the airport. Me and several other people who were obviously in the same predicament, like, get off the SkyTrain and just run. And we all arrive at the ticketing counter, several of us for the same flight, which, again, is, at this point, is not taking off for, I'm going to say about 58 minutes.
Okay, that seems fine.
Except that for international flights, the rule is
90 minutes.
you
minimum.
have to be there 60 minutes ahead or they won't issue you a boarding pass.
And you were there 58 minutes ahead.
58 minutes?
What?
At like 7 in the morning, the airport is empty, the security line is empty. I could crawl to my gate and have half an hour to spare, and they refused to give me a boarding pass.
Oh, wow.
So I had to have a massive breakdown in the middle of the airport because at this point, like, my severance package is running out.
Right.
I haven't been doing great interviews. I'm like complete stress buster, and I have to call these people and say, "Hey, I missed the flight." They were very good about it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were just like, "No, that happens. It's not your fault. It was it's a transit
Salesforce,
thing."
honestly, from everything I hear about it, seems like a
they
great
seem
company.
very chill. And they
No
literally
one here works for them. I was just yeah.
And they literally just booked me on another flight like 2 hours later.
Oh, wow.
I
Great.
did the interviews, an all-day interview. It went well. I didn't get the job. I don't feel like I did poorly or that they held too much of that against me, but I feel like there's just probably somebody who's more qualified.
Mm-hmm.
But like that 3-hour period was a literal nightmare, and I never want to think
That
about
sounds
it.
miserable.